Hey guys, T2, welcome back to the Time Parents channel. In today's video, I want to discuss a product that I've already reviewed before, that I've already put a video out before, that I've already done pros and cons with before. The reason that I want to re-review this product is because I was too busy focused on what that product wasn't instead of being focused on what that product actually was. Now, what do I mean by that? I can't fault an apple for not tasting like an orange. An apple is an apple and an orange is an orange. So I can't fault it for not being what I wanted it to be. And that's the same way with this product today. We are of course talking about the Voltzy 8000 milliamp hour power bank and the Voltzy Solar Panel. Now I have removed the original Voltzy review from this channel because I wanted to take a fresh approach. So let's go over it again. So this is the Voltzy 8000 milliamp hour power bank. It offers two USBs up top. It offers a flashlight, high, low, and an SOS feature. It offers a pocket clip, a solar panel, 4 LED indicators with a green LED indicator if it's charging from the sun, and it offers a nice rubberized, rugged casing. This is an 8000 milliamp hour power bank. 8000 milliamp hours will get about 2.5 phone charges on my phone. I'll be honest, I'm used to a 20 to 30,000 milliamp hour power bank. A 20 to 30,000 will get me through 3 to 4 days of power outage. This is a 1-day outage power bank, and it does a fine job of doing it. With this power bank, I can still get 2.5 phone charges. And usually a phone charge will last me 6 to 8 hours depending on what I'm doing. And if it's a power outage blackout situation, chances are I'm not going to be playing on my phone all that much. I'm going to have kids I've got to deal with. So having a small power bank that can at least top me up when I need to, yeah, it does a fine job at doing that. 8000 milliamps will get me through a day, maybe even a day and a half. Let's talk about size for a second. Being 8000 milliamps compared to the 20 and 30,000 that I'm used to means that this power bank is a fraction of the size of the ones that I usually carry around. This is a 20,000 milliamp hour solar power bank. The Voltzy is a fraction of the size in both thickness and in height. This will not very easily fit my back pocket. This has to go in a bag. It has to go in a diaper bag or just a bag that I'm carrying. The Voltzy, on the other hand, can go virtually anywhere. It can fit my glove compartment. It can fit my console. It can fit in my wife's purse. It can fit in a pocketbook. It can fit in my back pocket. It can even fit in my t-shirt pocket. I don't want to carry this massive power bank to an aquarium or to a zoo or to a little day trip with my kids. Something like this that I can put in my back pocket and not even know it's there, yeah, I can take it to the zoo. I can take it to an aquarium. I can take it to the park with my kids, and if I need the juice, it's there in my back pocket. If I don't need it, it's small enough that it's out of the way. It does offer two 2.1 fast chargers. My problem in the original video was that the cord that I was using / my phone are both a little bit older than what they should be. Now if you use a modern, newer smartphone with a modern, newer cord, yeah, you've got no problem catching the 2.1 amps that come out of it. One of my favorite features is still the pocket clip. This thing comes in handy. I can clip it to a pocket, I can clip it to a hip, I can clip it on the strap of a bag and walk around with power right here when I need it. This would be a great power bank for any college student or anyone walking around playing Pokemon Go or whatever the wizard Harry Potter one was. Having it strapped right here to a backpack that most teenagers carry nowadays, walking around playing on your smartphone, oh no, my phone's dead, boom, plug it up, now I can keep going, catching the little monsters or catching the little whatever you call it on the Wizards game. It is pretty durable. I've dropped this thing before, and as you can tell, it's still in one piece. The worst thing that's going to happen to this power bank is it'll probably get rained on and it'll probably get dropped a few dozen times. And so far, it's held up to both of those. Now, having a light is obviously very useful. When a power outage happens, having this, not only to have the power, but also to have a light to be able to see around, is very, very important. More people fall and get injured because they can't see where they're going during a power outage than actually get injured due to the event. Now, yes, my SOS is still a little off, but that's just a software issue. During my original video, they had this product, when not on sale, for $49.99 plus $10 shipping. Nowadays, retail on this power bank is $29.99. That is apparently what you're going to pay for a power bank like this, no matter where you buy it from. 4Patriots sells a very similar version of this at a very similar price, $29.99. For some reason, that is just the price you pay for this power bank. If this is using a higher quality battery than the cheap ones you buy from Amazon, then yeah, it's definitely worth the price, but again, out of my wheelhouse, above my pay grade. Now we're going to talk about the solar panel that you can get with the Voltzy power bank. I really liked this solar panel. The only con that I had against this solar panel was the price. You had to buy a Voltzy power bank to go with it. Now originally you were going to spend about $40 to get this panel for $20. Talking with the owner of Voltzy, he did say that he was going to start selling this solar panel as a standalone item. It was just going to take time to change his website. It is a super flat solar panel, especially compared to another one I've got. This solar panel comes with 3 S-beaners and a 4th D-clip with a little compass on it. Now, these S-beaners can be clipped virtually anywhere. You can hang it on the back of your bag. You can hang it from a tree. You can set it on a table. If you get to a base camp, you can put it down wherever you need to put it down and charge your devices via the sun. Now, the Voltzy does offer its own solar panel, but you're looking about 8 to 12 hours to recharge. But with this solar panel, on a good day, you can charge the Voltzy in less than 4 hours. This solar panel is far different than any other I've seen on the market. You can go to Amazon and find Anchors or some other ones, but this one, unlike them, offers a dipped polymer coating. Now, what does that do? That prevents scratches from your solar panel. It also creates a boundary and allows for more sunlight to hit the actual panel itself. Now, if this panel gets muddy or gets dirty, gets dingy, gets dust all over it, all you have to do is take your wet hand or wet washcloth or a baby wipe and simply wipe this thing down. A lot of the other ones, if they get scratched up, if they get dented up, if they get dinged up, if they get mud and dirt on them, they're going to stop working. This one, having this polymer coating on it, prevents that from being an issue. This does offer only one USB. The idea is obviously to only charge one device at a time. Now, if you're out camping with your family, you can set this thing on a table or angle it on a tree or your bag or whatnot, recharge something like the Voltzy throughout the day, and then at night use the 2 outputs to recharge your family's devices. Now, with this solar panel, this one-day power bank now becomes a multi-day power bank. The last time the power went out here, which was during the tornado, it was a bright, beautiful day the very next day. So had I had these products during that tornado and power outage that occurred with it, all I'd have to do is set this power bank out in the sun and recharge items like this Voltzy power bank or some of my other larger power banks and get me plenty of juice to get through the 10-day outage that occurred with it. Now, Voltzy wants to focus this power bank not on the multi-day outage prepper person, but more on the day trip kind of people. This power bank would be good if you're going to an airport, if you're out on the lake fishing, if you're going out for a overnight camping trip, if you're on a little day hike, if you're going to the park, to the zoo. That is where this power bank shines. I would 1,000 times rather carry this power bank, small, portable, convenient, than some of my other larger, thicker, heavier power banks. Again, this one I can throw in a back pocket. Those other ones, I need an entire bag pretty much dedicated to them. Now, just because they are focused on the day trip type of people, that doesn't mean that these products, especially together, would not still be useful to us as preppers and as multi-day outage people. Again, by itself, this is about a day, day and a half power bank for a single person. When combined, almost unlimited energy. As long as you have at least an overcast day, this solar panel, because it is a high quality solar panel and because of the rubberized coating, is going to catch more sun than some of the other solar panels that are out there, and is definitely going to recharge your devices. So has Voltzy redeemed themselves? Well, I don't think that's the right question. The right question is, do I now understand who Voltzy was trying to market with this power bank? To that, I say yes. The original, quite negative video that I put out the first time was because I took it as a multi-day prepper approach. I tested the power bank, I tried out the power bank, and it obviously wasn't the same size as what I'm used to. But now that I know who the target market is, and now that I know that this power bank is priced with power banks exactly like it, yeah, now I can recommend Voltzy to anyone that watches this video. Again, their power bank would be good on any day trips that you take. I have kids, we take day trips all the time. Me and my wife stay at the park for hours, let them play, and having that extra juice when I need it, yeah, obviously comes in handy. This solar panel, I absolutely love. It is a fantastic solar panel. It being flat enough that I can fit it in virtually any bag that I carry, whether get home bag or bug out bag, would obviously come in handy during any emergency situation. Being able to supercharge my devices throughout the day and having spare power at night when I need it is obviously a benefit in any power outage or get home bug out situation. So do I recommend Voltzy? Yes. Will I be excited when they announce that they're selling these solar panels as a solo standalone item? Yes. Do I think that this power bank would be good for any person that has one? Absolutely. At the time of this recording, Texas is in the middle of a once-in-a-lifetime snowstorm. Freaking snowing in Texas. People are out of power, like 5 million people. And yeah, you might not have internet service, but you can still use this, plug your phone up. You can still make emergency phone calls or call your loved ones. Even though the internet is down, you can still play games that are on your phone as long as they're not connected to the internet. You can still read a book that you have downloaded on your phone. So yes, it would definitely come in handy. Adding this solar panel to it would just increase the amount of usefulness that it has. This solar panel by itself would be a godsend to those individuals affected in Texas. Almost 5 million people without power, and you can have power strapped to your back wherever you need to go. So again, go check out Voltzy for the 8,000 milliamp hour solar power bank and the 5-watt solar panel. Would you consider picking up this solar panel if they sold it individually, or would you prefer it to be in a combo package with a power bank? Let me know down in the comments. Again, Voltzy, Voltzy, their link's going to be in the description below. Alright guys, y'all have a good day. T2 out.